Welcome, everyone, to the original conference championship game. There's simply nothing quite like the intensity when an SEC title is on the line. All the legendary players, the epic moments who have made their mark on this occasion. The intensity is simply unmatched. Can't wait for this one. We're going to be treated to not just a top 10 matchup, but a battle for a conference championship and an automatic bid to the college football playoff with the first round bye that goes with it. So a lot at stake here. As we'll see the number 9 team in the land, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the second-ranked team, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. Texas. Fields it just outside the goal line. He brings it back to the 18 before stepping out. First down here for this offense. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
Well, great patience and acceleration to be able to pick up this first down by this back from Georgia. You think of Georgia backs, you think about Herschel Walker right away, right? Sonny Michel, Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, Knowshon Moreno. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Georgia backs.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think they're going to run, maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Again, makes it second and medium. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking downfield, it's Rashada. He's hit as he throws it. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
They'll give it to the back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The offense stays on the field in this opening drive. They'll go for it in their own territory. That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The Dogs will line up to punt it away. The returner is brought down. Gets a starter on the next drive. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking for the wideout. It's caught downfield. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Chris, what a play here by this receiver for a big gain for Texas. And you think back over the years with Texas going back decades, I always think about running backs and, of course, quarterbacks. But There have been some receivers, Roy Williams and Devin Duvernay, guys like that. There have been others, but man, plays like this is what you love to see. You're trying to creating that new legacy for Texas and having elite receivers.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Looking to pass. It's Evanson. It's a quick grab. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. The Longhorns come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Tackle made after a big gain.
Defenses all around the country got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. A pre-snap motion from the offense. That's a design quarterback keeper. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Longhorns looking to crank up the tempo a bit. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he makes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
See if they can convert the point after. BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Bringing it out, it's Evans. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. They'll tackle him out across the 20.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid game, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Looking for a gap. It's Frazier. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line. So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Can he get there on the ground?
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
He's escaping the pocket now. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Dropping back. It's Rashada. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
So to avoid another punt here in the second drive, they got to convert here on third down. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's Exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
Getting set. Here's second down. As the first down, still on the move. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Second down play coming up. Looking to pass here. And he pulls in the catch. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Offense stopped behind the line. A big play by the defense to wrap up the first period. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. Longhorns will come to the line to crank up the tempo. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. And they can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Important second down play coming up. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Scanning the field. It's Rashada. Looking for his big tight end. Catch is made down the middle. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Second down play coming up for this offense. Same tailback, another carry. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away. So now it's third and short from the plus 24. Could be four down territory. Interesting to see what the call is here. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Gain moves it to the 24. That's a fresh set of downs.
Yeah, I love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew it's 3rd down in inches, lower the shoulder, get the first down.
Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And he scores. Touchdown, Dogs. They're setting out to try the PAT. And it's good. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. He'll be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Last time they gambled and lost, went for it in 4th down in their territory and got stopped. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
The loss sets up a 2nd and long from the 20. Press coverage now from the secondary. To throw, it's Evanson. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack.
This is good pressure by the defense, and it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Moves his way for a 1st down to the 35.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside. Not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that 1st down completion. The shotgun running play call. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
With the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. The pass rush closing in. He's swarmed by the defense. Third down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute warning. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Back to pass. It's Evanson. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. They went for it and failed on fourth down earlier. Let's see if they fare better here. Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost them 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The offense with a major gamble here, going for it inside their own 40. Trying for a fourth down completion. Quarterback escapes the pocket. And he finds his target. He has the first. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The Longhorns begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Now this is the 8th play on this drive. Dropping back. It's Evanson. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. Longhorns will crank up the tempo. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
The attempt is no good. He missed it. He missed it. The game remains tied.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it for a big gain. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. First down, the clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. Tight end goes in motion. Running back with the football. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Chris, it's the consistency in his back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Looking to pass. It's Rashada. Quick throw, testing the middle. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Completion makes it second down. And he drops back in the gun. Fires it to the wideout. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Time running down, just one play left here in the half. He'll hand it off. And they get him down what will be the final play of this first half. Meta's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Bulldogs will kick it away to get us going in the second half. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Heavy pressure. He lets it go. And that's just thrown away. I don't think he's going to get away with that. Yeah, here comes the flag. So following the safety, it's a free kick. They'll boot it away from the 20. Bringing it back, it's Robinson. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? We get the second half started with the running play. Breaking free at midfield. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45. The Bulldogs come up to the line in the hurry-up. And then first down, right back to the running game. In the clear at the 25. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
And the extra point was up and good. Now they get set to kick it away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. And on the carry, he's heading left. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1. Offense in hurry-up mode. Corners back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. Pressure is coming. Going to try to use his legs here. The defense all over him. They stop him right at the line.
Well, the defense does a great job here of pressuring the quarterback, but I got to give the quarterback a lot of credit. Instead of taking a negative play, he shows you his athletic ability and fights out and gets all the way back to the line of scrimmage.
Or it's snapped to the back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Going the other way. Can they stop him? Touchdown, Bulldogs. And the defense adds 6 with the interception return.
How about the risky call here by this offense? I love that they're going for it on 4th down. Not so sure about the play call. The defense was not fooled at all. Steps in front of this throw for a nice touchdown.
Back to throw. It's Rashada. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And he makes the grab. A successful 2-point try. They bump the lead up even more. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Tackled at the 7-yard line. That's good coverage, but a bad decision to bring it out. The Longhorns offense takes the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Oh, the pass is picked off. Takes the pick to the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs.
Great job here by the backer, just mirroring the quarterback, reading his eyes, then stepping in front of that throw, comes up with it, and then he goes back to high school, shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands, takes it in for a touchdown.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. And out comes the offense set to take over here. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Offense showing a bunch formation now. Handoff here from the shotgun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Urgency now for the offense. They hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. And the single back takes the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
And they'll kick it away here. Running it back, it's Evans. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. The shotgun handoff here. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. The Dogs hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. To throw, it's Rashada. And he lofts it toward the sideline. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
I mean, I get trying to get the football to this receiver. He's one of the most talented guys in the country. But with 2 guys bracketing him, I don't know why you would make that throw. Should have been intercepted.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And that run produces a decent gain. 3rd down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. With the catch, it's Frazier. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage. The Dogs look to keep this drive moving.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
The motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Caught behind the line. It's Frazier. Ball carrier running through tackles. Touchdown, Georgia. And the route is on.
Boy, what patience here by this quarterback. I thought he might try to get it downfield, get a little impatient. Instead, why not just check it down to the most gifted guy on your team? Get him out in space, let him do the rest of the work for a touchdown.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. To the air. It's Evanson. Lets it go quickly. The QB throws his third pick of the day. He's got some room and some blockers here. Oh, the football comes out. The ball bounces out of bounds, so the offense will hold on to possession. First and goal here for the offense. And they're trying to punch it in here. Touchdown, Bulldogs. And the beatdown continues. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Trying to extend the play. Sacked. It's a loss back to the 6.
Man, how about the job by this defense? I mean, we really expected this offense to be able to come into this game, put up big yards and a lot of points, and here we are in the fourth quarter. Collectively, they don't even have 200 yards total offense, and they just seem to be out of sync. Give all the credit to the defensive coordinator and those defensive players and the way they're putting this pressure on this quarterback and this offense.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Dropping back. It's Evanson. He's going to pull it down and run. That's a nice scramble there, a big gain, but not enough for the first down.
Chris, the advantage there obviously was with the defense on third down and long. And they do a good job of taking away things downfield, but, man, you got to account for the quarterback taking off and running. Nobody does, so he gets big yards, and now he...
Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open. Incomplete. Second down coming up.
Let's go.
And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. And they tackle him right there, but that's a turnover.
Boy, this defense did it.